This is James Peldon, and I just wanted to talk about the best place that you can hold on to your Bitcoin and Ethereum in particular, but even some of your other assets where you can still get interest without buying or selling. When the market is the way that it is right now, which is mostly down. We got a little bit of green today, which is good, but when the Bitcoin chart looks like this, and we're this far off of, we're 30% off of all-time highs, this is not the time that you want to be selling Bitcoin. Okay, this is the time when people who want to lose a lot of money sell Bitcoin. Okay, this is the time when you want to hold on to Bitcoin, you want to hold on to Ethereum. If you have other crypto assets, this is not a good sell time. It might be a good buy time. You might want to wait to see if the market's going to go down a little further. If, when you start to see that uptrend, that might be when you're more comfortable jumping in. But you definitely don't want to be selling anything right now. So the question I want to look at today is the best place to hold your Bitcoin and Ethereum. If you're holding a significant amount, 50K, 100K, it'd be good if it wasn't just sitting there, but if you were getting some kind of interest on that. So I have videos before where I've talked about BlockFi. And BlockFi, I thought, was a pretty good place to hold. I saw this 4.5% on your Bitcoin. And I want to send out a thanks to my friend Ryan and my friend Nathan for kind of pointing out. And this is newer. This is from November 1st that BlockFi kind of introduced these tiers where they offered these interests. But I want you to look at this for just a second. This is actually a little deceptive, if I'm going to be totally honest. So from 0 to 0.1 Bitcoin, they give 4.5%. So 0.1 Bitcoin would be about $4,000, $4,700 right now. So that's the only tier that they give 4.5%. If you have over $4,000 of Bitcoin, they're only giving 1% APY. And if you have over, what is 0.35 times 47,000, 0.35 times 47,000. If you have over $16,000 of Bitcoin, they're only giving you 0.1% on that. So this is actually pretty deceptive. BlockFi is really not giving you any interest if you are holding a significant amount. The same's true with ETH here. If you're holding 1.5 ETH, which is like maybe $6,000, a little less than that, you're getting 5%. But if you're over $6,000, 1.5%, and if you're holding over that'd be quite a bit, 50 times 4,000. If you're holding over 200K, they're giving you 0.25%. So I'm actually taking all of my coins out of BlockFi. I still like their credit card, where you get rewards back in Bitcoin. I think that's cool. It's a cool looking card. But I'm moving all of my coins out of Bitcoin, out of BlockFi and over to this company called Nexo. Nexo.io. And I've heard a lot of people talk about Nexo, but I thought if I was getting these rates on BlockFi, it was worth keeping them here. But now that I'm not, Nexo just has a lot better rates. On Bitcoin, you can earn up to 8%. So it starts at a base of, if you click here, it starts at a base of 4%. Then if you lock it in for a certain amount of time, they'll give you an extra percent, so it goes up to 5%. And then there's other things you can do. You can, if you buy some of their Nexo tokens, which I've not done this yet, but if I need to run some of the math to see if it makes sense. But your percentage actually goes up. It can go all the way up to 5 plus 1 for locking it in. So that would make it up to 6% if you bought some Nexo tokens. And then if you receive your rewards in Nexo instead of receiving it in Bitcoin, it actually would go up to 8%. So you have at least a base rate of 4%, or if you lock it in 5%, but all the way up to a potential of 8% on your Bitcoin. And the same's true on your Ethereum. I hold some Ripple there. That's the same, getting that 8%. And then I have some AVAX, some Avalanche that I'm holding. It's getting up to 17% here. So I'm actually moving all of my Bitcoin and Ethereum in the process of it. I'm trying to avoid paying some fees in my withdrawals. But over to Nexo to get that better, and it doesn't look like there's any tiers here. I looked around just to make sure, hey, there aren't tiers here like there are on BlockFi. So just wanted to keep that open for you. If you have 100K in Bitcoin and you start getting your 5%, that's $5K a year. that's $400 a month you're getting in free Bitcoin. So I'll put a link down for Nexo in the comments below. But yeah, if you're holding on to your crypto assets, store them in Nexo and get that interest. Thanks for watching.